Oh boy, it's time for another poem of the moment. Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat. Ouch! Hey! Welcome to the Poem of the Moment. My name is Ted Scheu. I'm a children's poet from Middlebury, Vermont, and I'm awfully glad you're here today. What I'd like to do is share a poem of mine with you. Before I do, I just have to say a couple quick things, and that is, first of all, I hope you've enjoyed my website. If you haven't been there, www.poetryguy.com, you can see, is where you go, and there's tons of great stuff there, including a whole bunch of poems read not only by me, but by 7 of my weirdest cousins, including a cousin from another planet, which is quite amazing. I adopted him some time ago. And these cousins are getting into this so much that they're upstaging me, which is fine. But they're sharing a lot of my poems, and you can enjoy some. But I'm going to share one with you now that comes from my latest book, which is a book called Now I Know My ZBCs. It's a book of funny school poems, mostly, for younger kids. And the first poem in the book is one of my favorites. I share it with kids almost every time I visit a school. And it's my lead poem I read when I start an assembly. And it's called My Mirror Really Likes Me. My mirror really likes me. I guess it's no surprise. I saw a spark of friendship just this morning in his eyes. When I woke up, he greeted me as I was standing there. We smiled at each other, and he really seemed to care. I told him he was looking good. He said the same to me. I've never had a friend with whom I've talked so easily. He looks a little like me, and moves the same way too. He wears my same pajamas, and he sneezes like I do. It could be just coincidence, or lucky, I suppose, but when I winked, he did the same. And then we picked our nose. Though we're alike, there are a couple differences I spied. I saw, like me, he'd lost a tooth, but on the other side. I waved goodbye and caught the bus, and later it was cool. I noticed in the bathroom he had followed me to school. I read that poem to a bunch of third graders in California a couple years ago. And there was one third grader in the back of the room who just had a different sense of humor, because the entire time I was reading it, he was interrupting me going, "Excuse me! Excuse me! It really isn't your friend, it's just your reflection." No, really? All right, I gotta go, Kokomo. Thanks for coming by, Mud Pie. And swing by anytime and enjoy a poem from me or from one of my cousins. Poetryguy.com, that's the place. Take care, Teddy Bear. See you later, Refrigerator. Metaphors be with you, Luke.